Hello, and welcome back to Dishonored. And it's been, I mean, for you guys, it's been a week since I was doing the Dishonored Dunwall City Trials, but for me, it's been a while. And this is going to be the start of a new thing, and as was voted on by the people over in the Discord, we're going to be doing the Dishonored canon run, in which I try and stay as close to the canon of the games as I can. Real quick, I'd like to shoot out some credits to... I did a lot of research and preparation for this, and I'd like to throw out a thank you to, one, the Dishonored fan wiki. Researching stuff on that helped a lot with planning this. The Steam user Pug Hybrid, or the Pug Hybrid, had put together a Steam guide that I used as a touchstone. I don't agree with everything they put in their Steam guide, but you can find it pretty quickly if you Google search what events canonically happen in Dishonored. And I'll sort of address what my conclusion of canon is as I go, and based off of the stuff. And I'd also like to thank the Redditor LittleKid13, who did a similar list of everything they believed to be canon within the games. What I use to determine this, well, like the canon listing, is stuff on the Discord wiki, or Dishonored wiki. Those two people's posts helped guide my research a little bit. And the primary things that help are the comic books, the Corroded Man novel, and things mentioned within the sequel games. Some stuff I can call pretty hard, some stuff are softer. Some important things to know about a canon run of Dishonored. Also, we're gonna play on the hardest difficulty, but I want to establish these ground rules first, because, you know, this is sort of like a challenge run, so it's important to have these ground rules out there. This playthrough, Corvo kills people. You can see in numerous cutscenes throughout the series, Corvo has no problem killing people. But Corvo is not a killer. He's not a murderer. So, to kill some people, I need to justify my choice in killing. I need to view it as a morally good thing, and Corvo will, when possible, prefer to uphold the law and put somebody through trial if he believes there is a way to do it. But if a snap decision is needed to kill people, killing people is what will be done. He's generally a non-violent person without a standard. He doesn't like torturing, he doesn't like harassing people, and he wants to save as many people as he can. We need to overall maintain a low chaos run, because that's the canonical ending. Beyond those things, we'll touch on the specifics of what I need to do as we go. So, with that, I'm going to play on very hard mode, because I love this game, and I think I can do this pretty good on a very hard mode. We'll see how that goes. Normally, I've been trying to... I should keep this a little brighter than I normally would on my own, because I know YouTube compression's a bitch. Yep. Okay. So yeah, the 3-minute preamble, that's out of the way. But let's go ahead and read it. I like reading these. Dunwall Tower, returning home. You have just returned from a journey of several months, visiting the other nations in the Empire to ask for aid dealing with the rat plague. You must deliver their diplomatic response to the Empress, whom you serve as Lord Protector.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily,
I love the intro of this game.
Until you return. Hurry home and bring good news.
I adore the Dishonored franchise so much. As probably clear by the fact that I've dedicated an entire day on my channel to playing their the games from their developers. But
that's it. Watch
yeah,
it.
I just love this.
Cast off line. Casting off. We're away.
Ooh.
Take
Howdy.
us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
There's no such thing as magic.
For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Someday I want to do a, they have an official Dishonored tabletop game, and I wouldn't mind running a game either in that or in my own tabletop system I've made as one of the Arcane Wednesday things. Just because I adore this world, and I really do want to stream me playing tabletop games in the future. Ah, this is such a nice intro sequence.
And she's rising.
Gives you an immediate vibe for the type of world you're in.
Last.
Steady pressure.
Such a good game. Oh,
And stop. Shut her down.
I'm
The Empress
excited
will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
to be doing this playthrough. I mean, in general, I'm excited to be playing Dishonored. I always am. I like the manholes here.
You know what to do next time?
Yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
All right,
Just don't do it.
let's go on.
Hello, sir.
Corvo, you're back!
Yeah, and here we come to our first decision.
Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
So, unless I'm mistaken, I couldn't find any hard stuff saying that they did play hide and seek here. That being said, of course I'm gonna play hide and seek with Emily. How can you not?
Okay, here we go.
It's about possible. Generally, from when I was researching online, people's consensus seemed to be that he does canonically play it with her, but I couldn't find anybody citing any official source that confirmed it. Unless I'm
Later,
mistaken.
will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the rooftop.
Ooh, I love the way that tree looks. The windswept tree.
Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
I will. I'm gonna hide here, and we'll see if she catches me.
3, 4, 5,
God, she counts fast.
7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come.
Where'd she go? Oh, right, there she is.
What about here? I
Yeah.
always find you.
Are you even... I think she's messing with me.
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too.
For real? You didn't even check anywhere. Yeah, no, you're just bad at hide and seek. I think she was fucking with me there. But yeah, everything I could find online had people saying that it's canon that she plays hide and seek, and I'm willing to agree with that because it feels like something Corvo would do.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High
It
Overseer
really
Campbell.
does a good job of setting the scene of the
I'm not so
tension
sure
in the
that painting looks
world
like Campbell.
and making you care about this little kid. I think this is like genuinely a fantastic intro to a game, and I think it's actually better than the intro of Dishonored 2. Now the next choice, do I drink this? No, because this painting appears in Dishonored 2 with the booze still in it.
She'll see you at once.
And then the last thing of note is in this upcoming segment, by the way, if you're afraid of spoilers, I'm probably going to mention spoilers pretty frequently here, so she just disappeared. My daughter just disappeared.
From the plague if we can.
Oh, there she is.
All of them.
Yeah, you should probably check out my other playthrough first, where I'm a lot lighter with talking about stuff that happened in the game.
Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily.
But yeah,
Please.
some people are about to show up and try and kill her, and canonically, you can count the exact, or you can look at the exact way this fight plays out in the DLC, but we're not going to try and stick that close to the canon of walking in the exact pattern and attacking in the same way. We're aiming to capture the broad strokes of the canon, not the specific moments that we see in flashbacks.
Follow me,
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
Bad ones. Bad news.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
No, I can't move. Oh, no, I can.
you
I just
okay,
can't get
Mother?
too close to her.
You seem sad.
I have to give her
Yes,
her
don't
distance.
worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
But like I said, Corvo is more than willing to fight people, especially if it means protecting the people he cares about.
Another one! Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here... No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No!
If I hadn't been here, very little would have changed about the scenario. Oh, it's so fucked up.
Mommy!
Especially when you know the background context that is very loosely covered in this game of Corvo and her are lovers and Emily's your daughter. You know, spoilers. Spoilers, I guess. The game never explicitly says it in this one, but the sequels explicitly say it.
Find Emily. Protect her.
And it's very hinted at all over the place in this game.
You'll know what to do. Won't you?
Oh god, it's so
Corvo.
sad. It's so fucked up.
Us all. Look at what he's done.
He just immediately throwing blame at me. Him, not me! Totally not the man who looks like a real villain.
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
Like, could he look any more like a fucking villain, that dude? I love it. Alright. 6 months. Coldridge prison, Dishonored. 6 months have passed since you were accused by the royal spy master of murdering the Empress and conspiring to abduct her daughter, Emily, the royal heir. Now locked away in Coldridge prison. The time of your execution draws near. I can read. Alright.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak, and that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time. And someone
Gordon
has to take the fall.
Freeman.
Goodbye, Corvo. Guards!
Take him back to his
God, it's comedic how over the top evil these guys are, and I love it. You know, there's no question who the bad guys are. You know what you're doing.
This meal comes from a friend.
So, again, touching on broad strokes, nothing I could find confirmed how lethal or non-lethal Corvo is throughout the game as a whole. But I'm gonna, like I said at the start, lean towards non-lethality. And that includes with this. I'm not gonna bother reading that note. I've read it in previous playthroughs. You can pause and read it if you really want to.
Still crying about that dice game?
But I'm also gonna try and not save scum too much. That being said, oh, the game just saved anyway. Never mind. Yeah, I want to avoid doing save scummy stuff. We'll pick up the sword anyway, just because having one can be good for blocking attacks. So, hang on. Let me just... Yeah, there's my choke out button, there's my attack button, and that's my crouch and stand button. Just been a hot minute since I played this, so refreshing myself on things.
Execution tomorrow. It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Burn this place to the ground. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
I wish there was more ways to sneak out of here, but there really isn't. I feel like there was always an intent to make you come back here in the base game with how it's built, but it just never came to fruition. And then, but they fulfilled that in the DLC at least.
What did you say your sister was?
I don't need shit.
Scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Oh god. I always feel like this kind of cover isn't actually good enough cover when it is. But like the actual, like the spot that enemies need to see to spot you is your chest, not your head. The game basically treats the head as an invisible entity. For when you're peeking around corners and over ledges and stuff. Alright, I gotta wait for the right moment. Now you turn around too. There we go. Shit.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the
Alright, we're gonna put him in my cell because that's poetic and funny. Some fun stuff about this game. If you watch the early trailers, it feels like they're originally planning on you getting the Outsider's Mark here in your prison cell, but had decided against it for one reason or another. Which, I almost wish you did get it at this point, but I get why you didn't. I can't close my cell, damn.
Stupid goddamn.
Alright, I gotta be careful, because I'm playing on their hardest difficulty, so these guys have very high, you know, rate of noticing me. This being the first episode of a new themed playthrough, I'm gonna let it be a little bit longer than the usual 20 minutes, and keep it going at least until I escape the prison.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the wall.
Crap.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Alright, everyone's looking away, everyone's looking away. Go, 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 go. Get a gun. Okay, yeah, that's the quick access menu. Okay. I don't know if I'm really even going to be using this sword and gun much here, but... where do I go from here? Just up there, right. And, like, this is a very well laid out tutorial, you know, it used the red paint to show you, like, hey, you can climb. That room teaches you how to either sneak or fight, depending on what style of playthrough you're going for on First Instinct. You know, like, it familiarizes yourself with a lot of the different kinds of loot the game has. Shows you that grabbing more guns gives you ammo. This is just a very, very well-crafted game.
Military or the plague? Life is hard.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel.
Okay, I'm gonna...
and approved
just because I'm afraid of this guy seeing me. If he turns around.
No, stupid god.
Playing it safe while I can. Here, sit down in that chair. I wish, like, when you looked at a chair and you put them down, it did just set them down on it, like, in a sitting position. God, it's a good thing this guy wasn't looking over before. He would have seen me sneaking. This is the yard where you, God, I'm just thinking about my, Knife of Dunwall playthrough that I did and remembering walking through here and that. Ooh, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. That door is unlocked in the, other playthrough.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Sit there, buddy. Alright. Trying to be careful. I don't see any guards. I don't want to leap over the edge, though, and get spotted. But from being reckless. Let's... How do I... There we go. That's the put everything away button. Alright, yeah. The interrogation room. Got loads of people just leaving their money sitting around. Yeah, where I was getting tortured. If you guys want to read those things, you can pause on them.
Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be spending a lot of time reading documentation in this playthrough like I do in my other ones. You guys can feel free to pause on things if you... Oh. Ooh. If you want to see things.
Ackworth, you lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler
Gotta be careful.
yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. Reports trouble from both of us.
I'm moving.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
I think I need his key. Oh god, oh god.
Stupid god.
I thought that guy was gonna see me for a second.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Oh god. Okay, no one's looking, no one's looking.
Seen anything scary?
So I gotta get up there without being spotted. Oh god, getting caught on the wall. I like I said, I want to try. I realized looking at my last playthrough back, like I was being very save scummy, and I want to avoid doing that too much. Because I think it forces me to play the game better, and 2, I feel like if I'm too save scummy, it's more boring for you guys. No one over here? Okay, okay, there is 2 people over here. That's what I thought. Luckily, nobody ever looks up. Okay. Now I gotta be careful.
Stop it. He's gonna jump.
Okay. Woo! Gotta be fast and careful. Okay. We've gotten out of the prison. You know what? I think I will let that be the first episode of done, the cannon run done. We've made our first couple little choices regarding the cannon. And, yet next time, we'll press on from here. Fugitive, you have escaped Cauldron Prison with the help of of hidden allies. If you can reach the Warhaven River, they promise to aid you in your next move. Yeah, I was debating how long I'd make this episode, but I feel like getting through the intro in the prison is a good first episode. So hope you're all looking forward to the continuation of the canon run, and remember that I've got plenty of other Dishonored content in the Arcane Wednesdays playlist. So, go check out some of that. Yeah, end cards appearing in just a moment. Love all you very, very much, and ta-ta for now.